All the outside ones.
Yeah, all the other ones on the outside, and Sabutai Han left a massive blood splatter that could be arguably called a fight. In his way.
Alright.
Court approves.
Welcome back, everyone, to Crusade, Rising Sun, Season 3, Chapter 5, Homecoming. Hope you're all doing well, and we're joined as always by our lovely heretical players. Does anyone want to say what happened last time? I don't think much narratively happened. You kind of just launched your attack, I think. The invasion has begun, if you will, I suppose is the way to put it.
The invasion has begun, and it has begun with blood, almost exclusively at the hands of Sabutai Han, who is a druggie with a chainsword.
Power of drugs and a chainsword.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Alright. If one of you just checks that the stream's okay while we're doing this. It seems alright from what I can tell mine. Right. So, you guys more or less secured the outer, like, compound area of the power station. Reveal a wee bit more of the map for you. There you go. There is a big gate on a big door on the front there, and oh yeah, Skog, the word bearers kind of showed up and said they'll secure the kind of surrounding areas and leave you to the final assault inside. So, yeah.
As long as they don't touch the AU Falcon.
Yes. Oh yeah, the car.
A holy battle wagon. Or unholy battle wagon, rather.
Yeah. Actually, he's gonna make a test.
Oh.
A test would be good. Yeah, let's do this. He seems to look at it for a minute and go, fine vehicle. Just move on. There you go.
It's a great return on investment.
Yes. Alright, so let's assemble your force. Oh yeah, Gren, you had a guy prisoner as a simp for you.
Yep.
And
I mind controlled him.
Yeah. And so I think
So
both of... Yeah, go on.
The plan was we will use our Johanna will use her mind-controlled slave man to go get the door open for us, and then I think we rush in, basically.
Good. Seems to work.
I think was the plan.
Seems a good enough plan to me.
That's about as smart. That's about as smart of a plan as Johanna can come up with. So if anyone has any issues with that,
it certainly would be more interesting than just breaking the door down. So
yeah, basically just instructing him to do the usual routine. Get them to open the door by telling them everything is fine or whatever. If they can already see on cameras or whatever that he's lying, then I guess we just break down the door anyway. Well, whatever.
yeah. Alright, Ziv, I believe... I can't remember exactly if this guy's dead or not, or if they're both unconscious or restrained.
I think I managed to knock them both out.
Okay.
If I remember quite correctly.
Sure.
Yes.
Do you want to just leave both of them here restrained, or do something else with them?
Let's restrain them indeed. And
I don't know how many biological components they still have, but here you go. Here's 5 doses of Obscura to use for each of them.
Try and douse them with Obscura. What?
There you go.
I mean,
trank him and rope him. Trank him and rope him, just like in Ark.
Yeah.
I kind of want to give him spook, but that would be experimental.
You can do that later on.
No, let's do that later, maybe.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah, let's tie them up, but sedate them. With some obscure.
They are now high on space weed.
Alright. Are there rules for Obscura, by any chance?
Yeah, there's in the actual like book.
Yep.
There is a
Drugs. There we go.
yeah, in the base book it should be.
Obscura? Why doesn't Gene like state for 1d5 hours?
Yep,
They
doesn't
awake,
do anything more than that.
hallucinogen, and they enter a deep depression for 1d10 hours less than our dose. Oh. Alright, let's see how long they're out for. Man. Alright. One of them's getting a pretty good high, and one of them won't be sleeping as long. Cool. Right. Yeah, so you direct the guy to try and open the console. And tell them everything's fine. There we go. He's gonna try and make some tests. Try this. Okay. There is a lot of
To
Oh,
always.
bruh. Was I deafened for a while? God damn it.
You were definitely.
Man, that sucks. Alright. So, yeah. The Skitari boy goes up to the door, starts speaking through the little console thing. And there's a lot of like hisses and binary chatter and sharp like things. Some droning on and on. Do any of you understand binaric?
Skog.
Maybe Skog. Everything is normal and the threats have been eliminated, and the people inside are asking for clarification. And he continually tries to insist that everything's fine. He needs to get in and give a full report. They're not really convinced by this. One of them seems to be asking him a load of questions, which your guy's deflecting, and it's just a mess. Like no party is really getting anywhere, and they're just kind of constantly arguing back and forth for a while, it seems. So yeah.
Okay. Do I recognize the other person on the other end? Is it someone I've met before?
No, you have no clue.
Excellent, then I can play the authority card.
Oh.
I shall reply to them to the effect, because I'm not going to translate it into binary, that would take too long.
Okay.
The inquisitorial retinue was visiting. They had seemingly brought some trouble with them and have just dealt with it. This was outside but caused some commotion. Nothing is actually untoward, it's just a little embarrassing.
Okay, roll me a deceive check, just a neutral one.
I'm very bad at deceive. Let's go.
Okay. See what they've got. Where are they? Mechanicus.
Let's hope they've got a bad scrutiny.
Routini, yes.
Scrutiny.
If it fails, I got a backup. Fuck.
Okay, you can
I
try.
got a plan. Hello. My name is Siv. You are surrounded. Come out and die or surrender, one way or the other. We don't really care.
Okay,
Either
mate.
way, you'll be crammed to dead meat.
Okay, maybe an intimidate plus 20. It's pretty
Hell
good.
yes.
Your life is not worth much. Congratulations, you have become a machine as you always wanted.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Ziv.
Okay,
10.
there's an audible pause, and then the machine tone almost seems quieter, and it goes, We shall resist the foul heresies. Stay out. But he just seems to be shaking. Like, his voice is just, he's like...
Literally shaking.
You know, I couldn't really hear them all over all of the zeros and ones, but I reckon that's exactly what your colleague said before we kicked their butts.
I guess I shall be live translating as best I can.
Oh, yeah.
Coward.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting a message back, Zev. I think it says, "Kiss my ass."
Yeah, but they don't sound very confident when they say it's basically the gist of what you get. Like, they seem a little
As long as
rattled.
they don't sound suggestive.
Yeah.
That's mine.
I mean, if they're willing to take the disease comes with, sure, go right on ahead.
Yeah, they just kind of respond like, "Be gone from the temple of the machine. We will fight."
Then so will we.
Oh shit.
Also, I got my reference wrong. It was meant to be I think he's saying "kiss me, kiss me." The Team America World Police one.
Oh yes.
Alright, time's up. Let's blow up the door.
All right.
Yes, please.
Okay, how are you going to destroy the door again? Sorry.
Well, first we can just hack it.
All right.
Oh, well, that's the easy option.
Yep.
Because then it means we can shut it again.
Yes.
The second
but
option is much more fun. But
Yeah, so who brought a bunch of melter bombs? I know someone has.
I didn't.
Let
However,
me check my
I think
inventory.
I've got the tech used to
Same here.
override the door. Would that be security or tech use?
Security.
Bugger.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll give you a +10 because you probably got tools that buff you for this.
Yeah, I've got all my mechadendrites and everything, which would put me at a neutral.
Yeah. You managed to make some headway, like hacking into the system, but it's taking a while to find the exact
I got it on the
subroutine.
outside,
You'll
right,
have-
I understand.
Johanna is going to instruct her slave to also attempt to hack it.
Nice.
Yes, he nods and complies reverently with your demands. He's so enthralled by your beauty and charm, though, that he's kind of fucking it up a bit.
You're gonna have to
You
do
and me,
better than
big
that.
eye. We tear it up. If we fail, we blow it up.
I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got what I have is technically not a chain vest, but it's
Alright,
got
you...
on the side power axe. Has anyone got power
yeah.
fist?
I think it's an axe you have.
Yeah.
It's one of the best melee
Power
weapons
fist
in the
hit?
game,
Terminator
funnily
armor?
enough.
I mean, I've been wondering if maybe I should try to use my tendril claws. 'Cause I've
Oh.
got fucking mutations.
I'm pretty sure Nestrond can just go through the door like it was butter. So you got a lot of.
I mean, yes, it can. But okay. Let's do the less fun option.
I mean, do whichever option you like. I'm just thinking of what's in the arsenal we have, and Nestrond is pretty high up there as a demon.
Blow it up.
It's also an energy weapon. That's the funniest bit.
Damn, you rolled a 10 on the door. There you go. After a few... about a minute of just hacking and rending metal out of the thing, it just kind of collapses and dents in on itself. And as you, as the entryway is, broken, lots of smoke starts to billow out.
Who's been smoking here?
Question: is it white phosphorus?
No. It is just neutral, unharmful-ish smoke. It makes you cough and your eyes
Oh.
water, but it doesn't.
I don't want to walk into white phosphorus.
I'm pretty sure all of you have like helmets anyway, so you probably wouldn't even feel that. Like,
Yes, but white phosphorus.
oh, well,
I
no,
have-
it's regular smoke. It's not Willy Pete. So
I have a force field.
yeah.
Cool.
Are you
I got
venturing
so
in
many armor.
to the smoke, to the hot box of doom?
Let's get hotboxing.
All right,
That's all.
drop it like it's hot. Fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah.
It's like
Drop
Sleep
yourselves at the
himself
bottom.
said. Drop the smoke.
Oh shit, I'm
And
liking the
that's-
smoke effect.
Oh, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah.
That's
Oh
heavy.
shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
God,
Where am I?
It's pretty
God
intense. Yeah.
dang.
Said bottom left.
Oh,
or
wait.
bottom right.
Oh shit.
Wrong place. So to the bottom.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
vaguely where that door is, I'll kind of abstract
Alright.
because the placement's a bit iffy. So.
Oh sweet Jesus.
Oh, it's very nicely done, Stu.
Yeah, that's smoke effect. Holy.
I might have overdone it a bit, but I think it looks kind of neat. So.
No, it's nice.
It's very nice. It just took me off guard there for a moment.
Okay.
I thought I was lost in a void.
Yes.
I thought we're meeting Snoop Dogg for a moment.
Could I get this guitar slave on the map?
Sure.
Like, yeah.
What I'm gonna say is that what's her face? Lord Shen comes with you. There you go. But the rest of her posse stays outside just to guard the entrance.
Johanna will stay outside for right now, but like right outside.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
put you there then, just so you're kind of the edge there. Along with your simp. Unless you want your simp to go forward. Here's the thing.
I want my sim to go forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what you could do with your, because you're a uber psyker? You just see through his vision because you have telepathy linked to him.
Hmm.
True. I do. It's a
Mind
free
link
action.
with
To, it's a free action to communicate with him telepathically. So.
Yeah, you just mind link with him. So. Alright.
So yeah.
But yeah, the smoke is pretty thick and oppressive. Han, make a common lore war check. And the rest of you can make tech use or
Oh,
something if you
shit.
want. Or some
Yeah,
kind of
boy.
science test if you have it.
Any bonuses?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, plus 10, yeah, sure.
Alright.
maybe chemist.
Bruh. You've seen
Subtle
smoke
trade, isn't it?
before, you remember that, but you're not sure much about this. It just seems
Huh.
like smoke like any other.
It's quite smoky.
Oh, you.
I can't tell what it's made of, but
Oh
it
man,
is
this is some
smoke.
dank smoke.
Been in the desert for many days now, and I can tell you it is very sandy.
Yeah. Right. Do any of you have any kind of thermal optics?
Again, I want to say I think so.
You may need to double check that for me specifically, because I'm not sure if you do or not at this point.
I don't, personally.
Yeah.
I don't believe I've got bionic eyes, so probably not actually. Unless I've acquired some nods.
I'm not sure if any of you do have night vision.
I mean, I've got mechadendrites, but I don't know if they've got. I've got luminum capacitors, which just basically means I've got glow sticks.
Yes.
I've got marine armor. I'm guessing marine armor comes with that if I've got the helmet on.
Potentially. If one of you, because I'm just reading smoke in the minute, if one of you looks at power armor and just see if it says anything about it. I'm pretty sure there is
Seeing-
something in the helmet, so.
Yeah, it should have that as one of the systems for the eyes.
No.
Yeah.
If we can't
I mean,
find
I'm fine
out.
if it doesn't, but it's
If we, we call it, if we can't find anything, I'll just say it gives you a bit more of an enhanced vision for it, so.
yeah. So I will
Alright.
open up the rule book shortly. I need
Yeah.
to find it first.
Alright, so I've just remembered where smoke is. It's in the grenades bit. Like, it's not listed as an effect. Oh my fucking...
Yeah, it seems that the power armor just gives you like dark sight and heightened senses, so +10 to
Oh wow,
awareness
so it
test.
doesn't even give you thermals. The Space Marines in the 41st millennium don't even have thermal vision.
In the grim dark future.
There is no thermal vision.
Yeah.
Because there is an item as Prey-Sense goggles. That's like the only... That's the thermal
Yeah.
goggles.
I
in
think it's probably
40K.
because there's special items that do it that they haven't
Yeah.
made it a standard thing.
Like, the only guy I know in the lore that's ever had is, like, the Vindicare Assassins. I think they wear them, but... about it.
Yeah.
I know of.
I guess
In
it's
the
one of
grim
those.
darkness of the
You
It's
put
very
it on the defense club
specialized.
to get them.
Yeah.
Which again, it incentivizes people to get better gear.
Yeah. By the way, the rules are...
You know what?
Yeah, go on.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, I cannot see.
In the grim darkness of the far future, I can't find the lights.
I looked at the rules and smoke grenade. It literally just says smoke grenades produce a cloud of smoke that obscures vision. Doesn't tell me what that means in the rules, so I'll just make some rules up. It's
I think it would. Yeah, I think it's one of those subjective things. 'Cause if it's outside, it's going to drift pretty quickly. If it's inside, it's going to suck.
yeah.
Mm.
That
So-
might well be why they've used it in this case.
Yeah.
Smoke as a defensive measure is rather interesting. So. You can see a little bit ahead of you. There you go. I guess I'll give you an initiative order for this.
Probably wise.
Yeah. Probably handy.
Let's reset it. There you go.
See you soon.
Let's see. So Han, Ursula, Liv.
Me,
Just need Grant. Yep.
I need to. What? There we go.
Must remember the initiative.
I need the target. I take whichever one is higher.
Oh,
So
shit.
17. One moment.
Okay, 17.
There.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Thank you. There. Sabotage. It's your turn.
Damn.
Alright.
The thick cloud of smoke.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to roll awareness to see if I can sort of hear
Yeah, good idea.
anything mechanical sounding.
Yep, good idea.
Any bonus?
Plus 10, I'll give you.
Alright.
You sound like you're inside a laser now.
You find a bit of a mechanical whir and clicking sound off to your right, just there.
Alright. I'll head to it. By the way, how bad is the background noise on my end?
Alright. Not bad.
Just like
Cool. She'll close in on the thing then.
Oh man.
Check my agility. real
Oh,
quick.
I forgot to set a distance on this map.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Spell side, right, where's it? Squares. Scale. Minute. There you go. That should work.
Yes.
Yep, cool. Right. I shall reveal. Oh! There's a
Oh.
figure in the smoke.
Oh shit. I have one more square of movement, so I'm gonna
There's a
close the
monster
distance.
Oh my god. Time to attack.
Doom, 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 doom.
Dun, dun, dun,
Actually, okay, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can do a gamer move. How do I try to initiate a grapple again? Just
From,
real strength?
from what I remember, it's a weapon skill test.
Alright.
Of some description. Yeah, it's just a weapon skill test. Or I think you can. Yeah, it's just a weapon skill test actually.
All right.
I'll give you a +10 just because it's a single attack, so not too difficult.
Oh. You make a weapon skill test. If you hit instead of dealing damage, you can grapple.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh
You might
shit!
want to
I'm gonna
fade
use
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna use Blade Master to reroll that.
Oh my! For your grapple.
Fuck.
Fuck. I'll let you fate it. That's fine, because that is.
All right.
Although it is funny that you're missing a grapple.
Yeah. Did we regain our fate points since last time or not yet?
I'll say you each get 1 back as well. The way I'll
Alright.
roll it.
Nice.
Very nice.
That puts
Yes.
me on.
Bruh. Cannot roll
Bruh!
below a 17.
Okay, the dice gods do not want you to make.
Yeah,
this.
they're just like, no, get fucked. All right.
They have the fucking Korn said this needs to be a bigger challenge.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I'm
have
trying
I got it in my server? Yes, I do.
For the
There you
people
go.
who were here last time. Did I get hit last time, or have I just not updated my hit points in like 2 years?
I can't remember if you got hit last time. You might have done, but
I don't
I do.
remember.
I don't remember you getting hit.
I know I got hit and I resisted it because I've got that much armor.
yeah, I think you
there
got
was
hit.
also a case where you got shot through a barrier, and the
Yeah,
barrier and
no.
your armor just absorbed.
Yeah, the
most
heavy
of it.
bolter
No,
dinged you a few times,
you
but
got
you were
hit.
behind cover.
You got hit twice last time we played, but neither of them dealt damage to you.
Okay. I was gonna say I've currently got 15 out of 28. If I go to 23, does that seem reasonable? Because then it's halfway between the I'm fine and I've recovered 1 hit point.
Yeah, yeah, that
Yeah.
seems okay. Yeah, to me.
I need to get more attentive at keeping up with my character sheet.
It's fine. We
It
have
happens to the best of us.
we have big delays between our sessions sometimes. Anyway, I
Oh, by the way, Stu, I realized because I forgot to add the +10 from just making a standard attack,
oh shit.
the first weapon skill test actually would have hit.
All right, I'll see if he like dodges as well.
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit!
upon him.
He
God
stumbles into me.
Yes, you are now grappled.
You
with
both.
him.
This is
Very
this
good.
is hilarious. This is hilarious. You were both stumbling through the smoke and then goes dunk.
All right.
You may now make one of the many grapple actions at your
Uh,
disposal.
What are we gonna actually do rather than? I'm just gonna hold on to him. I'm gonna get my chain knife very close to him. Actually, no, the interrogation tools that I got, I believe, from Johanna, and I'm gonna roll interrogate. To just
Okay,
whisper into his ear.
like
Where are the others?
okay,
Where are they?
this is literally Sam Fisher / Solid
Yes.
Snake. Just
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Tell
should
me where
point
they
out.
are.
I should point out the hatred Johanna gives you still applies because
Oh,
we're still fighting Mechanicus.
very good. I forgot to add that.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, roll interrogate. And you get a million bonuses. So yeah.
Where are they?
Where's the sugar?
I might not have night vision, but he might.
He kind of gurgles a bit in his machine throat and then spits out something. Friendly units ahead, and he kind of gestures over there.
All right. I'll just sort of vox this over to my compatriots.
There you go.
Did you do a fucky wucky?
Well, seems like there's more fun to be had.
All right, that's it for summertime.
Yeah. You know, it brings up an interesting question I've had to kind of headcanon a bit. As far as I know in the codexes and in the rules, like Skitarii and Mechanicus soldiers are typically not fearless. And the lore always seems to give off the impression, well, not always, but in like probably more recent lore, the Mechanicum are all like, oh, they're all remote controlled soldiers and stuff. But I also always get the vibe that Skitarii are like still somewhat human and have some emotional like inputs.
Yeah.
It's always hard
Just
for me
a bit
to
of an
reconcile.
in-between.
Yeah, it's this weird kind of in between of they don't feel a lot of emotion and fear, but they kind of still do at the same time, in cases.
Yeah, it's probably also a thing where, like, once they get to, like, maybe a more specialized role or maybe a rank, they'll be more cybernetically enhanced, so they'll kind of lose that part of themselves that feels fear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense to me.
That's kind of how I would wrap it.
I believe in lore at a certain in like mechanics to lore to mechanics. I believe at a certain point, Mechanicum agents just get the machine traits, which makes them by default immune to fear.
Yeah, that's kind of how I would see it as well. Which technically means these guys, or since they're Machine 1, would be immune. But to be honest, I think it's more fun that they have morale. Honestly, to be honest, because just a horde of fearless guys gets kind of boring. So. All right, I believe that's your turn then. So. Or I will assume so. Johanna, you're just
Alright.
outside the door.
Yes. As a half action, I sustain my control over over the Skitarii guy.
Yep.
And I'm going to look at him and say, and ask, you can see through that fog, right?
Kind of cocks his head and goes, better than most.
Alright. Don't bother attacking anything, but like, do go and like tell my friends where all of your old allies are.
He's
Would
like,
you?
as you command. And he just, yep, goes forward.
Thank you.
For my second action, which would be for the other half of my action, is technically how you're supposed to word it.
Yep.
I procure a rebreather from my inventory. I end my turn.
Oh, lovely. Right.
I don't trust gas.
He's going to venture inside and very quietly and almost daintily just kind of gesture to you two where vaguely he can see some movement. Then just kind of walk off to the side. Ursula!
Whoa. So we've got limited vision, a friendly who is somewhat injured.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my only logical thing to do right now is to proceed over. And, I guess Jane will follow for administrative purposes. And I will attempt a Medicaid check on him, assuming Han hasn't messed him up too badly.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
You can assess
You
him, and
grapple
he
him or
is...
did you attack him? I forget.
I just grappled him. I didn't actually harm him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I know that for some people grappling involves knives and, like, chainsaws.
It involved the threat of it, in my case.
Okay, that's fine. I will still just use this as convenient cover and ask him for a sit rep then.
Oh, this guy?
I mean,
On the
who
hopes
needs
that he can see what's going on.
Who needs grappling when you can just go through them with a chainsaw?
Dog, make interrogation test.
Interrogation. That seems a little more than it needs to be, however.
I'll make a willpower test, see how he does.
Imperial Skull.
I don't think a -6 is going to get me very far.
He fails too. I think you re-roll when you fail, from what I remember on the test, so yeah. You roll again? Alright, let's roll again. If it gets too silly, we'll stop, right?
Okay, you've passed.
But if you pass, more. No. Yeah, he literally does what Gred says, Imperial Scum. Doesn't want to go for anymore.
I apologize. My brain worms are very talkative sometimes.
Oh.
How is my willpower so boring? Good, well, this could be fellowship.
Bruh, you know. Willpower's a handy stat sometimes.
Yeah, if you got it.
Are you doing
True.
anything else, or is that just all your actions? for
No,
now?
I can't see anything. So other than vaguely like prepping for shooting anything up distressing that moves, because I know that there's one of those big chunguses in here.
No. Right. Lo Chen. Kind of. She seems in a bit of an even more foul mood now because of all this fucking smoke. But she just says, turns to you all in the box and is like, "Good hunting. Spill some blood for us all." And she just kind of wanders off into the smoke without you all,
Alright.
as you do. Yep, that works. All right.
Hmm.
See what happens here.
Hmm.
The only problem with this is you can see my ruler, which is a bit.
You can turn it off.
Yeah, you can hide it. You can
Oh yeah,
hide it from
broadcast.
us.
Yeah, you're right.
Close our eyes for a second.
I can turn it off. That's cool. Div, it's your turn.
Yes, sir. I'll charge over here. Or run, I suppose.
Okay. You
There's
charge
a
up
wall
to this
here,
guy.
right?
Oh, sorry, I will reveal the map to you as things happen. There you go.
That's it.
You see a console.
Okay, I will. You know what? I'll use the rest of my movement, run up to the console. What the buttons do? Is there any labeling?
Make me a tech use test. See if you comprehend the labeling.
I don't think I will. I don't think I will comprehend them at all.
Or logic test. You can do a logic test if you want as well.
Yeah, maybe that might be
No.
better, but I don't think. No. I think we'd end up with more or less the same result. But should I do a logic just in case, maybe?
Sure.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Oh, yes!
There you go. Roll a 16. plus
Lucky.
80. You comprehend that one of the buttons seems to have a word on it that says ventilation.
Oh. I'll press the button.
You
You
get
press it.
ventilated.
And you hear a chime. And nothing really seems to happen as of yet.
I
Oh.
better not get vented for this.
Okay,
Okay, that's me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is that your round?
Yeah.
Alright.
We end up with the Among Us joke. I don't have any more moves to do.
Amogus.
Like, I literally can't do anything more.
Alright, Sabotage, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna carry my new hostage forth and proceed further into the smoke.
Okay.
I think. Un momento, por favor.
You see another person as you walk forward.
Oh, fun.
You just kind of awkwardly bump into him. Do you know what you should do? You should make a stealth check. See if you can hide behind your hostage somehow in the smoke while
Dun,
grabbing
dun,
him.
dun, 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 dun. Alright. Any bonuses from the smoke?
Plus 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Hostage and a smoke.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. This guy moves
I'm
forward and
invisible.
quizzically talks to this guy. It's like, unit report status, and they start a conversation, which I will
Yeah.
try and stimulate. And then the other guy.
Could I maybe roll intimidate to
Yes, you may roll intimidate.
okay, get across the message that you had better not try anything.
Yeah. All right, yeah. No, that
Just-
gives him a few bonuses.
Just gently place the teeth of the chain knife against his spine.
Yes.
Alright. And I'll roll awareness just to kind of try and see if there's anything else I notice.
Sure.
Any bonuses?
Plus 10.
Nope.
You are rather focused on the fact there's a guy
Yes.
right in front of you. They speak for another, like, half a minute or so. Well, a little bit. They're kind of just talking. They don't seem to be getting anywhere. He keeps kind of asking for an answer, and this guy feels and seems a bit nervous, though he's not outright giving you up yet, and they're just kind of awkwardly questioning each other. You still have action. I can still give you an action if you want to do something else.
I might just prepare an action.
Yeah.
In case the gig is up to just attack in melee. I
Sure.
think I'll do that.
That sounds good.
Do that.
Right. Johanna.
Nice. There's a bunch of fog in there. That's annoying.
Yeah.
And I'm eventually going to step inside of there.
There is a ventilation, though. It just hasn't activated yet.
Fair enough. Well, either way, in preparation of the ventilation being unable to be turned on, I'm going to use a power.
Oh.
Ooh.
Celetrious Sense.
Ooh.
Maybe that over again. Oh, low power. Okay. Currently, I have 6 times 5, so that's 30. So, 20 for 50.
Actually a fantastic ability in this situation.
Yes. It's a slash power.
Yeah.
Clever.
Was that all my bonuses? Yes, that should be all my bonuses.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2. Okay. So, at the time of casting, this was 6. But I'm going to sustain it, so it should be at the time of casting, right? Yeah. So, my psi rating at the time of casting this was 6, which means I have a plus 30 on perception and evasion tests.
There you go.
And you, by law, have to tell me anything I would notice, even if it would normally be impossible to notice.
Sure. You notice, just bring the ruler up. The layout seems like, as you peer in with your psychic enhanced senses, you see the vague silhouettes of what you've seen before when it wasn't smoky, and the machines are more or less in the same positions as they were before. And you also pick out the faint, plodding of footsteps in some certain areas, you notice multiple figures around that spot where Han is, and a couple around there, and a few more inklings of sight there. It's a little bit harder the further you go in, but you can sense where the presences of mechanical individuals are now. You start to pick out all the individual whirrings and cogs, and so forth. Sound of their presence is known to you now.
Okay. Johanna's gonna get on the Vox and basically inform the party that she can see vague silhouettes in those specific locations.
Nope.
So that would be
You see the silhouette of a man?
Can you do the fandango?
Yes. Scaramouche could do the fandango. So, there are silhouettes over here and silhouettes
Very
over here.
exciting.
They're really, really frightening. Also, I think it's thundering outside.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
I maintained focus on the Skitari, so
Yep.
alright. Music move down to 5.
Like siege power, reduce your psi ring, right, that you concentrate with. So.
Yes. I currently have a psi rating of 5 and plus 30 to all psychic phenomena rolls.
Cool. Do. Phenomena. Alright, Priscilla. You have been informed by multiple sources now. There's people over there. As Skog investigated the printers, we shall see.
Will it print?
But will it print? That is
We
the
didn't get the
question.
console going, did we?
Ziv pressed the button that seemed to do something.
Okay, it's just not
Yeah.
done it yet.
It's doing it slowly. It
Yeah.
needs time to get the fans moving.
Yeah, cycle up.
Okay. I guess I will go with the. I'm going to do a. If I can, I will try this tech use test to do a system check and go, has anything major been damaged that would cause this, or is this a intentional smokeroo?
Yeah, just roll tech use and I'll add in the bonuses after. Yeah, you
I'm
pass.
rolling really badly today.
Yeah, well, but yeah, you still pass. From the report of the diagnostic on the screen, systems are operating within normal parameters mostly. Doesn't seem to be any damage,
Okay.
we can tell.
Cool. Right, well,
You do confirm that the ventilation is beginning its cycle to spin up.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Be ready to shoot anything that moves in a distressing fashion.
Okie doke. Lochen? Gonna do something? In the distance, Gren, you hear a loud thunk and a squelching sound. And then a
That was
clang
the-
as something heavy hits the floor.
Fair enough.
Feels like Lo Chen might have just, dropped something, killed it.
Yana would just say into the comms.
1 kill for Lochen.
First blood.
One.
Okay, this guy's gonna begin his his dialogue once again. The other guy's gonna try and bullshit him. They both continue to argue. I'm gonna also make another roll. Ah, he's still spooked. And then someone wanders over and starts talking. Han, you recognize as the overseer who was here the last time you were speaking.
Oh shit.
He also is very bad at trying to give this guy directions what's going on.
No
the-
charisma in the mechanic.
All the guys in this facility are just freaked out and having a bad day. So they're all just arguing with each other in their techno-babble. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Fuck you, man.
I imagine this is like the Mechanicus binary version of the Sopranos, just arguing over
Yeah.
nothing.
Pretty much. You fuck. One of them is going to try and, the overseer does not notice you somehow.
Nice.
But
Hey,
then,
fuck you!
a skull
Oh shit.
bobs up. The
Oh.
Roomba makes its presence known. The floating Roomba.
Well, hello there. You'd fit very nicely on my wall.
It attempts to make an inquiry as to who the fuck you are and fails epically. It kind of gets confused and has an aneurysm.
I'm sorry, I don't really speak whatever that was.
It attempts something.
Do a backflip.
It misses you with its las pistol at point blank range.
Nice.
The Mechanicum are having a horrible day in this part of the battle.
Yeah.
The good
This
news
feels
is
like
if we
something out of
can't see-
Cyberpunk at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
If we can't see, they also probably can't see.
Alright.
I think this is one of the rare fucking instances where I'll just grapple it. I'm gonna grab the skull.
Grab the skull, yes. Take it as a pet.
Nice.
Okay. Make a weapon skill tech. Make a neutral one actually, because the skull is tiny. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Which is harder to hit. Oh no, it's puny, I'm sorry.
You know,
Bruh, you
I'll,
missed the skull, it bobs and weaves out your way.
Fuck, rule of cool. Can I use the infamy point for that one?
Yes, you can do a fate point, get it.
Yes,
Grab the skull.
Fingers crossed.
Grab the Roomba before it runs.
Rule of cool. Let's go. Let's go.
No! The Roomba darts away. That would have been cool if you picked it up.
I was gonna pick it up and smash it.
Oh, on the desk, yeah, you just slam it.
Yeah.
You've got a gun with
Well,
me.
well, that's awkward.
Then again, it can't really do... It can tell people where you are, but also can't really do anything to you physically, because it's got a las pistol. So, yeah. Unless it rolls a 10.
Hello, it's annoying.
Yeah. Lamau. Do you want to do anything else, or are you all good?
Can I tap into the comps again?
Sure.
I don't know what you think you do. I don't know what you people think you're doing. Sending a skull out to do a man's job. Come out here and face me.
We can intimidate plus 20. I like to think your intimidate is what's making them all fucking fail their rolls, honestly. They're all spooked as hell in here.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to fight Ziv,
In the smoke as well, yeah. Like, fuck.
even with artillery.
That's fair. Especially with the Terminator armor.
There's no response, but you feel pretty satisfied with that retort.
Nice.
Right.
I feel like that was him fumbling something as a rebuttal to him just failing to smash it, though.
Okay. Something happens. Damn.
Oh, Jesus.
And what does Scatter do in Only War and Black Crusade again? It has a different rule in this one. I think it's +2 damage at point
Just
blank.
+2 damage in, but in Only War it's like per degree of success. It's
Another hit or
one
some
hit,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that was the old rule, and then they changed it to like damage.
yeah.
It was
I
kind
do
of-
feel like they significantly nerfed it.
They did, yeah, because it gave you like so many hits, shotguns.
I found it, the scatter diagram.
Ooh.
Good boy.
Why is it slam?
That's for objects that scatter. Like when
okay.
you throw a grenade and you fail and you roll the scatter diagram.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear a crescendo of 12 gauge shells being fired off in the distance. But yeah, I guess you don't know what happened there. So.
Well, something just got shot a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it
Do I
wasn't-
notice what kind of weapon was used to create that sound?
Yes, you notice it was some kind of 12 gauge shotgun by the clatter. You hear the distinct clatter of the types of shells hitting the floor where you're sitting on natural senses.
Yeah, the way this power is described is pretty wacky.
It's pretty awesome, honestly. I like the power. It's literally just the
It's like-
anime I have super senses and can detect things.
Yeah, it's literally I can quite literally hear a pin drop in the most crowded street of New York at rush hour.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Yes, I know. It's absolutely something
Wonderful
Johanna would
power.
do, looking for the next high.
Oof. Just overhearing like a deal in alley.
Yes.
Oh man.
You know,
Clever.
from the next city.
Right. The bootai. They're all still
Yes.
yakking, these three guys in front of you.
I will attempt another awareness test to see if I notice anything else. Plus 10 again?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
My god, just distracted by how weird and awkward and tense this
Okay.
situation is.
At this point, Sabotage is like, okay, I've had enough of this.
I've had
We're
enough.
gonna. There's one way I know how to resolve this.
Alright.
I will resolve it like I resolve anything in life, with violence.
Alright. You let go of the
And-
grapple and then move in, yep.
Yeah, let's go. Steps in, and I'm gonna use Whirlwind of Death to try and attack all of these guys.
Sure. Technically they're unaware, so they don't dodge.
Hell yeah. Okay.
It's a surprise attack, basically.
Yes. Any bonus to hit?
I'll give you an R plus 10 because of the
Okay.
smoke and their surprise.
Yes. Yeah. This is against all of them.
Alright.
And since they don't get to dodge, that's very tough on them.
they're all hit, yeah, so you can do damage
Okay,
roll.
so I'll start with this guy. Basically, I have my chain bayonet and his pushed against his spine,
Yeah.
and I just sort of turn it on and just start cleaving.
Oof. Jesus.
Darling.
God
Okay.
damn.
Tearing.
You get
Okay.
damn stun.
That is no righteous fury, but that might just kill him.
Oh yeah, you pick the best ones. 21.
Yes, 21.
Alright. Then
And then
16.
against the middle
Yeah, that
guy.
kills him. Yeah. Okay, that guy dies. The
And then-
overseer.
The overseer. I will strike him down.
Ooh.
Not as much.
Yeah, not
Nice.
quite as much. 10, 11. Oh, damn, okay. He only takes 10 damage.
Alright, and he needs to make a minus 10 toughness test against blood loss.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, okay, he actually fails
Ooh.
that. Alright.
So I think that every round there's a 10% chance of him dying because of
Oh,
blood
yeah,
loss.
bleeding out until he cures it.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's suffering from crippling 3, so anything over a half action will just do 3 damage going through toughness and armor.
Can't remember how you treat crippling. I think it's some kind of Medicaid or whatever.
I think you can treat it, yeah.
Alright.
I assume as much. That'll be it for Sabotai, as,
Lamau.
yeah, gunfire has started.
Yeah, you
Now the
just
sound of a chain blade.
you
ripping
manage to
through flesh.
yeah,
metal.
swiftly slaughter the 2 Vanguard and then yeah, and a decent strike at the Overseer Tech Priest.
Yes.
Yeah, Johanna. Your senses pick up on what Han's just thrown down as well.
Terrified. Alright. For my extremely eventful turn, I'm going to command this guy to fire on his former allies if he spots them.
Do you want to walk forward or just stay position and...
He can just stay there.
Okay, yeah, that works. You will go on Overwatch, in fact. There you go.
Indeed. And for my actual action, or for my other action, I'm going to fly over there. And my turn.
Oh, how cute.
Indeed, I'm being protected.
Arciola, you see blades and the blood flying just ahead of you.
Right,
You hear the horrible gurgling mechanical screeches as the chain
so
blade is
short
piercing.
range visibility is now enough to at least do melee, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So if I go over to help Han, wading through the remains,
Yes.
what can I see there?
See Han kind of squaring off against this tech priest officer who is... One of his mechadendrites is clutching a bleeding wound, you can see down there.
Right.
But he's still combat able, so...
I shall go with, then...
You recognize him as the fellow you talked to before a few days ago as well.
Ah, was he friendly then?
He wasn't hostile to you, but yeah, he was shanty of it. Because you managed to bullshit your way in that you were an Inquisitor's tech priest. So.
Yeah. Well, in that case then, I shall say in binary, terribly sorry about this, and then hit him with my chain blade.
Oh shit.
As chain blades are in this season, apparently. This guy's torso, but you know they're in.
Yeah.
I've not used this in a while. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go with no aim because that seems reasonable.
Good.
Well, I'm moving and then attacking.
Yeah.
So that seems like a no aim.
Yeah, true. He will attempt to parry. And he fails. Yep, do your damage.
Now is that? Oh yeah, for tearing. Is that for damage or for to hit?
Roll twice. Pick the
That's for damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for damage. Yep.
Oh,
Man.
22 is the highest then there.
Okay. 22.
Assume I've written this down correctly.
And 3. Yeah, you do another bout of wounds to him. He's you oof, taking some damage.
I've attempted to be polite about the matter. You know, this is merely a professional thing. It's nothing personal.
Nothing personnel, kiddo. Right, is Jane doing anything? Is she just chilling and vibing?
I'm gonna have Jane bunker up behind the console, still ready to shoot anything big that comes at us.
Okay.
On the grounds of guns are not much use here. However, I'd rather have it ready than not.
Sure. Okay. Lo Chen's turn. Okay. Then see what they do. Man, okay. See what damage she does. Weapon selling 20. Yeah, he's fucking dead. Like, very dead. Alright. Gren, you hear more scything and cutting from Lo Chen's direction, and a thump as another body hits the floor. There you go. Alright. That's that.
Hell yeah.
The servo skull jumps behind you, Ziv. It's going to harass
no.
you. He still misses somehow.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Brilliant.
Amazing. Okay. The Overseer's turn. Some of these are enjoying initiative, by the way, just to make it easy. He's going to strike back at you, Skog. He's very upset that he thought you were friendly.
I tried to explain this was a professional thing.
Oopsie.
Do they have... What balance he has? Ooh.
You are meant to bring balance to the Force, not destroy me personally.
Not leave it in dankness.
Why not both?
He has hatred. And he misses! The bad luck of the Mechanicus carries on. But then...
Stay seething, bro.
one of them jumps behind you hard and
Oh,
lunges
shit.
like a Dark Souls character with a sword.
Alright, I will
Shit.
parry him.
Alright.
Shit, I guess
Oh,
I'll have
he's
to
using
wait
his
and see if
weapon
he
arts.
hits.
Yes.
Yo, is that weapon art parryable?
Oh shit. Yes. Oh! He's hitting you.
Alright.
Can you parry?
We...
Yep. You
It is.
managed to do an edgy backward spin and like catch him with your
Yes.
Dai Katana.
And I will counterattack him with my Dai Katana.
Yes. True anime style.
Very good.
Backward slash.
You better look next time.
As they say in Japan.
Bro, you
Chuck
missed.
it.
I'm gonna re-roll that with Blade Master.
Blade Master.
Blade Mace.
Blade Master's pretty good actually.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, that barely hits.
But does he parry you? Let's
Oh
see.
shit.
We're gonna do the parry war. Na 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 na. Yep.
Cling, 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 cling.
Sword duels are pretty fun in this game, but they do get
They
stupid after a while. Okay. Is anyone else?
Clingity
here?
cling.
Yes. Okay, Ziv. The flying
sir?
Roomba tried to shoot you in the back of the helmet and missed.
Okay.
Buzzing around
now-
like, bro.
God,
No.
I
Ow.
can't use all my FP points on this fucking thing, damn it.
My god.
Next time I'm not grabbing it.
You're just gonna kill him or shoot him.
Yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm just gonna slam him with Nastron.
Just use the demon staff
Come on
to
and
kill
plan,
the
and welcome to Nostra.
Like, to be fair, it really can't do much to you. Like, I don't think, unless it, like, crits on its damage roll, it's not gonna do anything. Which is funny. But it is annoying you and, like, tying you up, so...
It's annoying me a lot.
Yes.
The damn thing.
Maybe he's into that.
Oh dear.
Fuck it, I'll give you another action, just because I want to see what do something else. Yeah. Will it dodge? Let's see.
Oh,
No. No.
yes.
The skull is now a green paste on the wall.
That's what you get.
Impressive.
Is the
There was
green
no green in it, but it is now green.
It's from Nastron, I reckon.
I don't have a green...
Yeah, that would make sense. Ignore me.
I don't have a green token right now, but...
An
just imagine.
assorted goop.
It is a pile of goo on the floor. You have slain the annoying fly servo skull. Right. Everyone else. Okay. That goes here. That goes there. And this fella. Okay. He's gonna try and do this. And he misses. Once again, bad luck just carries on. Right. Hmm. It serves 4. Alright. It's your turn.
All right. Um, Let's see. First of all, I will channel my hatred into my talisman of burning blood to see if I get the edgy buff. So, just roll away on that. Okay, yeah, that works.
There you go.
Alright, so
Very
all the cool
edgy.
benefits. Nice.
Nice.
9 degrees of success. Alright, I'll take it. In that case... no, I'll just try Whirlwind of Death again. I like Whirlwind of Death.
There you go.
Okay. So... nothing... Standard plus... 5. Okay, this is against both of them, so they both get to respond.
Alright, cool. First of all, a parry.
Although since he already took a half action, and he's using his reaction, does that mean he suffers from crippling if he parries?
Reactions don't count as an they're kind of their own
that's
thing.
fine.
Yeah.
No worries.
Okay, so the Alpha manages to parry you, but the Overseer doesn't, so do his thing.
Well, that's a real shame for the Overseer.
Yeah.
Nice knowing
Chain
you, bro.
bayonet, go burr.
Yeah.
One, and that triggers Righteous Fury.
Should.
Fug.
Is that felling, by the way?
It doesn't have felling though.
Okay. So 11 and 11 17 27 yeah, I think he's just dead. You can do the crit shot if you want. So.
Sure.
The meme.
9. What part of the body was? Let's see. I rolled a 72, which would be reverse, so 27. And 27, location-wise, is the no, it's the left arm.
You rolled a 9?
Okay, so the attack slices clean through the arm and into the torso, drenching the ground in blood and gore. The target is killed instantly, leaving a ruined corpse on the ground.
Oof. Very sad.
Every time, man.
Enemy slain. Alright.
Yes.
Very good.
You are next, sir! As I point my blade at him.
Oh shit. I wonder if I made Skitari Alphas a bit too good, but...
Honestly, they're quite fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's good to see them holding their own.
Yeah, I think it kind of makes sense. They're veteran Skitari soldiers. So, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that, and they've been rolling well as well.
Mhm.
Like, if they roll poorly, they can die quite quickly.
Yes. Johanna, you sense a flying Roomba ahead of you. You recognize the motions thanks to your powers.
Nice.
You can have your guy shoot at it if you want.
Yeah, Johanna is going to tell him.
Oh, there's something flying there. Shoot it.
As you command, mistress. It's fire. I'll give a slight buff. Oh.
Right. Pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
He has hatred.
Ooh. Okay. You know what? That's enough to kill the flying Roomba.
Yay. Good job.
And you
For my-
recognize... You recognize Johanna through your psychic senses that was the Roomba that you guys somehow convinced to be on your side earlier. You just killed. But whatever.
Johanna's gonna go,
Aw. Oh well.
Yeah.
alright, for my next half action, I can confirm to you, Stu, you did give us some experience last time.
Oh shit.
Just a small amount though. You gave
Yes.
a small amount though, because I was able to pick up a power I had glossed over for the entire time we've been playing this game.
Yes.
Because I misread parts of its effects.
Alright.
Oops.
Glimpse.
You can basically ignore the entire first section and just read the last one.
Nighttime, the first non-evasion skill check. He performs Lamau, so you can just keep buffing the next test you do each round.
Yes, also it has no subtype. So it can be used with anything.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Yeah.
I had completely misread it because I thought it just said until the end of turn. I was just like, yeah, that's good. That's okay, I guess. But then it was no, before the end of his next turn. What the fuck? Who designed this?
Yeah.
Anyway.
That is actually very nice.
Yeah, but you can literally just cast that and then do like an attack or some other power and just add a bonus.
Yeah.
To, yeah.
Currently, Johanna. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna have a plus 25.
Like, it's technically a skill test if I want to be pedantic about it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Fine. It's
Anyway,
still pretty funny. I like that.
Well, one of the funniest parts of it, one of the funniest aspects of it is just Johanna glimpsing the future about what to do with a computer, because she does not know how to use computers.
Yeah, that's one thing you can do with it if you're.
I went through 3 billion different futures just to figure out how to use a computer.
Oh god, this is just fucking Dune all over again. Dune!
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
The spice flows. Alright. That your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Ursula. There are many dead people. But not enough.
Things continue to have happened. Well, we're still mostly fighting blind.
Sure.
So I guess I shall hold position with my power axe, and I mean, at this point, anything that's in this room with us is hostile.
Yeah.
That kind of has to be the assumption. If it wasn't to start with, it definitely is now.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I shall ready an action to intercept anything that comes at me.
Okay.
Seems like a logical thing, at least.
Lo-Chen. Gonna do her thing. Does this guy Harry? Let's see. Oh. Okay, that guy's still in the fight. Damn. Alright.
A worthy opponent. So I noticed that someone survived, did I?
Yeah, this guy's been surviving against fucking the Chosen of Khorne pretty handily. A demon Chosen of Khorne.
Nice.
Like,
Respect.
Like, yeah, a couple of these
recruit him later if he
Mechanicum
survives.
guys shine pretty bright, honestly.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
slave number 2 over there.
Yes. Okay, that's her. And now the duel between Han and this guy. This guy gonna do an edgy maneuver with his blade. Let's
Forget the duel of fates. It's all about the duel of debates.
see. sir, I challenge you to a debate at Oxford.
A fight of the intellectual heavyweights.
Yes. Wait a minute.
You find yourself in the kumite of ideas.
Oh, yes. Damn. You may wish to parry or dodge this.
I wish to parry.
Parry this, you casual.
It's like Christopher Lee. Okay, Han, you successfully parry all 3 of his strikes that land home.
Hell yeah.
Like a true debater of the arts.
Nice.
Man.
And I will counterattack
Yes.
with my own
I mean,
infallible counter argument.
don't you guys remember that from the deleted scenes of Lord of the Rings?
But yeah.
I'll say, well, actually, and then I'll strike out at him.
Oh shit.
Wonderful.
He's gonna try to parry. Can he do it? Yes, he does it. Fuck's sake.
Can. But he ate his parry, so on my turn, he's gonna have another thing going.
That's true. Counterattack's pretty good skill as well.
Oh yeah, it's very fun.
Okay, Ziv.
Indeed.
You could go in and cut Can's kill. That'd be funny, actually.
I don't want to be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Made you.
Let's just walk past him, I guess.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it, mind you. Like, it's...
No.
Ziv.
A chosen kill is to be respected.
Oh shit.
very well.
You see more bad
put
guys
on
as the
there,
air
or
starts to
whatever.
thin out. Dun dun dun.
Oh, hello there.
The classic Hari troopers.
Well, you guys are actually very neatly set up. I'm aiming there. I think you know what I'm aiming with.
The Nostrumd.
Yes.
Alright.
Let's see. That should be one. Cause he got. Let's see. Yeah, I should be running that, and I consider my movement. Won't be able to do a half aim. This is standard. Will they dodge? Or attempt to, anyway.
Yes.
Understandable. I would too.
Okay, one of them is hit. Roll the damage.
Right. Yes, it.
Damn, son. Wow,
Keep in
okay.
mind, this also has Toxic 3 and Felling 2.
That's 3 found 2. Okay. He takes 3 wounds, but now he has to do Toxic 3. Let's see. 20. Alright, minus 3 toughness set. Yeah, he fails, so D10 extra damage or no thingies, I think. Toxic.
Nice. Let's give it a go.
No, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck,
mediocre
3.
damage. Okay.
Shit. Thought you meant 3d10s for a moment there. I was like, wait, what?
No, just, it is just a D10, but 3 damage was caused. Which is a little lame, but hey-ho.
Yeah, not his strongest moment,
Ooh.
I must admit.
Right. Just now their move. One of them is going to shoot back at you. With a very unusual weapon.
You for real, bro?
You for real? Bruh. I've just remembered you can't dodge either. Oof.
But can I parry?
Can I parry the melted beam? Roll me a parry test, just for the lols. Because you do have a demon weapon out,
shit.
so...
Fair.
It might
Oh,
not
yeah.
do what you think. But no.
Fuck.
Your Terminator armor has a 35% deflect chance.
Yeah, actually roll
That
that.
will come in
you're
very
right.
handy.
D100.
That will come in very handy.
I
Does he
will
make the
prepare
invulnerable save?
CinemaSins line.
Shit.
Roll the 4-up invul.
Yep. Oh man.
But isn't it a 5-up invulnerable save?
For Termes, I think,
It
yeah.
differs per the edition.
Oh yeah.
Or the armor if you have Cataphract, it's 4 up, so... Is it working, Pasta?
How so?
D100.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
No, it's fine.
One moment.
Okay. You get saved by your invulnerable save.
He survives.
Oh,
this.
The other
Well,
guy?
Fuck it.
Okay, what's the other guy? Alright, he's just gonna go for the crit fishing.
Hell yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. He only gets 2 shots off. That's fine. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
He does 1 damage to you, Pasta.
Well. Very nice.
As he just fires shot after shot of shotgun blasts right into your visor and a few chip through, causing pain in your like neck and skull.
Belter gun, nothing.
God
Shotgun, ouch.
Yeah, he actually does. Do point of damage to me. Holy shit.
Yep.
Even beats my soak there.
Yeah, it's because you rolled a crit, that's literally the reason. So it does like the chip damage of 1 point of damage, even if you wouldn't hurt him normally. Cool.
Oh shit. Nice.
Let's see, the other guy is gonna try and... Alright, Lorchan, what he does. Do. Oh. Lorchan fails to parry.
Hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Nice.
She gets wounded by this guy. Fuck's sake. Corn's
Yeah.
loving this battle. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Korn is saying you're taking too long.
Yes.
Get it moving.
Sabotage.
He says.
Yes. I will attempt to just get it over with and cut him down now that he has no reaction.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You have fought with honor, but it was not enough.
No. Alright. Full damage. Okay.
The first one scores a crit, and I believe he's not alive.
I think so, yes.
Alright.
I see he wields katanas. He's going to draw them. Draws a bayonet, huh?
Was that D5
And-
plus 5, whatever?
What the
Yeah,
hell?
but
Yeah, that probably just kill him.
yes.
Oh man.
Was that for the crit you rolled, or?
Yeah, that was for the crit, so...
I think it was to the body. Yeah.
Uh,
So as with a vile tearing noise, the skin on the target's chest comes away, revealing a red ruined muscle. He must succeed on challenging toughness test or perish. If he survives, he's stunned for 1 round and suffers blood loss,
you know what? Let's
permanently
see if he
reducing
can
his
survive.
toughness.
Let's see
You
if he
hit him
can somehow survive.
You hit him so hard that his metal parts became flesh again.
No, he's dead. That's it.
Yes.
Yep.
And as a half action, I'm going to move in between these two.
Oh
Be a
shit!
nuisance.
Get that metal gun out of the way.
Yeah, dang.
Oh man. All right.
And that'll be it for my turn.
The smoke starts to clear a little bit
Oh, nice.
Yay.
as the ventilation kicks in. Whoa.
I foresee the smoke will finish clearing just in time to reveal something utterly terrifying.
Oh, I reckon that
Yeah.
much indeed.
All
Well,
right.
there's a whole lot of chamber left.
Holy fudge.
Johanna. Johanna.
Alright. So, for my first trick, I will command this man to aid his to aid me by killing that guy.
Oh man.
This is totally to my benefit.
Okay. Alright, so you just want him to shoot him.
Yeah.
Alright. Doop, 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 doo, 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 doo. And he misses. Very useless.
Last. Oh well. I also want him to follow me because I'm going to be moving.
Yep.
As I will bravely move behind Civ to use his cover.
Oh shit. Oh, follow.
Well,
What?
hello there, Johanna. Good to see you.
Hi, it's Cherry's.
You can, as you turn towards Johanna, you see a pair of fucking airy pink eyes staring at you through the smoke.
Hi.
Alright, end of turn.
Yeah. Oh, good. You also have eyes peering at you, as if like, you have a big red eye that peers through the smoke.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are glowing eyes at each other.
We are the glowy eye gang.
Ursula. There's loads of dead things, but things are also still alive.
I would have just assumed that Johanna had pink eye.
Oh man.
So, we've got Chunky
Sorry.
Servitor.
Sorry, the only thing I got is syphilis. Anyway, continue.
We've got... Is that Scutaria Servitor, the top right one? I've zoomed in, it's a Scutaria, ignore me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really big power claw, but he's wearing a fancy cloak.
Yes.
I'm gonna go and aid Han then.
Oh,
And
shit.
attempt to rearrange this guy's internal organs.
Sounds good.
Change places!
Yeah.
It's not a charge because I've not moved far enough. You.
Bruh. Use a fate point if you want.
Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to risk my fate points yet, considering I died last time we faced one of the things that I know is in this room.
Yeah. Alright,
Not
cool.
saying I'm paranoid.
Is Ursula, as Jane just chilling at the back again?
Not really any viable targets yet. Unless I want to shoot the skull probe, which seems kind of redundant.
An auto cannon, yeah.
Oh, come on, shoot some skull probes.
I mean, I could, but it's just a sort of a. But why?
She does have the multi-laser, so it doesn't really cost anything.
Yeah.
Could be funny, because she'd be at minus 30 to hit it from the smoke and the size of it. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to move to
Admit
there.
it would be a tad bit fun.
Then. Weapons, multi-laser.
Pew 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 pew
Right.
pew.
No aim. Short range. It only does full auto.
Yeah.
You get a lot of recoil from a laser weapon, obviously.
Man. Yeah.
Well, we're doing good today.
Pretty light show. Okay. Lochan. The thing. Yep. For fuck's sake, really? Wow. Okay. Yeah. She's not having a good day at the minute either. Ziv, it's your turn.
Already, we're back. Welcome back.
Should.
Well, shouldn't really move, considering, but... yeah. Shouldn't really shoot with an Astron either. I reckon, at least. I don't think you guys want,
Preferably
a
not.
spray of Astron in your face there.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, no, death is not the worst that could happen.
Okay, disease. Cancer, lupus. And that's just the shorthand list. I'm just gonna move a tad bit closer. You can follow, Yana.
Looking.
Time to give him a little bonk. Bonk on the head. You know what? I'm gonna make it an all-out.
Sure.
It might backfire, but...
What?
That,
Okay. Roll damage.
Nice.
that hits.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
Go, son.
Let's go, Civ. Our very own Terminator.
Yep.
Yee.
Is it felling,
See.
Nastron?
It has felling on the spray attack.
Okay.
Here it mainly just has power field
Oh, okay.
and embodiment of decay. Let's see. I don't have that one to hand though.
Alright. Does that have toxic on the melee profile?
Not on the melee profile.
Okay, yeah, you do some decent damage to him and he staggers a bit as you smash him with the glowing stick of Snurgle.
Bonk. That's what you get.
Discipline of the stick. Alright, cool.
Nice. Isu? I think that'll be it for me.
Sure. Okay, this fella. Gonna once again try and hit, where's it? Okay, half aim. 20... And then parry. Yep. All of you hear clunking footsteps. And the whine of servos as the fog clears even more.
Oh dear.
Oh, there she is. So that's the guy who's been surviving.
Yeah, just a classic Kari soldier, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Cool.
Armed with
Well
like a
done.
funky Tesla blade, yeah.
Doomed.
But now it is the large lad's turn.
Oh. Oh boy.
Full auto. He misses.
Good.
Wow.
That's embarrassing. Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. He's the kind of guy who, if he hits you, you stay hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the Classicari in front of Ziv is going to attack him. His weapon.
Come on, bro.
Bruh.
Huh.
Oh man. You can
Well.
try and parry it if you want.
Let's parry. Oh. Oh shit. Fair enough.
I
let's
don't
see.
think he does any damage to you, to be honest. So.
I mean, I'm main parry, so let's have our fingers crossed. Yes.
Alright, yeah, you slap his chainsaw out of the way as he strikes in.
That's what you get. Don't melee the melee. Men.
Okay, the
That-
one next to Han and Ursula is going to attack Han.
Oh shit. Alright.
No, and he is hitting.
Yeah, I'm
Two
definitely
hits.
parrying.
Yep. Yeah, you.
What do you mean 13 degrees of success?
Yeah.
And I will
Alright.
attempt to riposte.
Oh, nice.
The blade duel continues.
I
It
miss.
does not.
But
I use Blade Master to make the reroll. Because it's once per turn.
yes,
I mean, a reroll of a 75 is basically 100% when you think about it.
yeah.
66.
Nope. There you go.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
It connects. Ho ho ho.
Okay, that does minimum damage, but I can proc Righteous Fury on minimum damage, so I'm kind of good with that.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
nice.
Okay, so slash D5. Oh, it's plus 6. 7.
Okay, 7 on the chart.
7 damage to the body.
Can't believe the game is like trying to counteract you.
Okay,
like this.
the attack cuts open the target's abdomen, threatening to expose his entrails. He suffers from blood loss, permanently reduces his toughness by 1d5, and until receiving medical attention at the end of each round, if you took any actions, roll 1d10 on a result of 102. He suffers an additional 2d10 rending damage.
Oof. Okay.
Bruh.
So I guess he has to like roll against blood loss, which is like a 10% chance of dying.
Yes. Oh, he dies.
Stu.
Lamau.
Oh, Lamar. Stu, mild question.
Yeah.
Is this guy susceptible to mind magic? Mind psychic abilities? Would my special senses be able to tell me that?
Let me have a look. Your mind senses tell you that he's very similar to a lot of the other Skitari, but he's a little bit more machine than human compared to some of the others.
Fair enough.
And he has you get the nagging sense that he's not easily scared. At least that's what you can tell.
Well,
Yeah.
Then, Han, when your turn begins, Johanna is just quickly going to say,
You can choose to kill that guy if you want, but I was kind of feeling like trying to control him too.
I have no objection.
all right,
Okay, fair
You-
enough.
You're referring to this guy, right? Just
yes, do that next to
okay.
you.
Cool.
Feel free to focus on any other enemy.
All right.
Make sure you teach him some lessons, though.
Sure thing.
Algebra.
Good. Yes.
All right. In that case, there's a Praetorian in my way.
Oh shit.
Oh, no, one of those gun servitors. Like the servo skulls.
Yes.
Servo skull.
Shit, it's Ziv's nemesis.
It's
Yes,
zooming towards you
indeed.
all.
I'm gonna charge that guy.
Oh shit.
I'll accept any sort of attack of opportunity
Okay,
coming
yeah.
from that guy. I'll just eat it.
Alright. Come on, bro, let's see if he does something.
Are you gonna parry him mid run?
Oh man.
Just decapitate him.
Oh god, he's hitting!
Okay, I have what'd you call it? Step up, so or whatever it's called, so I have 2 reactions, so
Yes.
I'll attempt to just dodge as I'm like diving
Sure.
away.
Alright, yeah, you just sidestep it. No. The gun servitor!
Yes! On guard!
Time for the bloodbath.
Should. Alright, let me see what reactions the gun servitor has. He's pretty shit at reactions, to be honest, but let's see. No, you're good.
Nope. He will not dodge out of the way.
Oh man.
Oof!
Alright. Damn. Minus 12. Just roll the crit result. Let's see what that does.
Alright. 10. Okay,
Yeah, he just dies. Like, I don't know. To be fair, even without the crit, you're doing like 20 damage to him. Yeah. That's it. I mean,
He's
to be fair,
cleaved from gullet to groin, and in a 4-meter radius, there's just viscera everywhere again.
okay. Let me just copy and paste some blood from outside. Tell you what. I've got it. That's surprisingly easy to do. Oh wait. That work? Give me a minute. And that worked. Ah yes. Real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, you did like 15 damage there, so that's where a lot of that came from. So.
Yeah.
Plus the rest of it, so yeah, pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
That'll be it for Saboteur.
Johanna. There's not many dead people left.
Fair enough. Yeah. Johanna is going to. Let's see. Am I already in range? I should be. I am. I am going to do Leash of Slanesh.
Oh.
Nice.
It allows me to choose all of his actions on his turn.
Okay.
If he fails.
Okay. I guess I'll try and resist. I guess. Let me see.
Yep. I am only up 5 psi rating right now, so
Oh.
let's see.
Okay. Yeah, you still win, but yeah. Not
Yeah,
bad.
that wins the willpower clash. Congratulations. He is under my control for 5 turns.
Cool.
He has a single half action each round. That I choose.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was it.
Awesome.
Other than that, I just ordered my Skitar to keep defending me.
Yeah. You may shoot the Roomba if you request it.
Yes, he can do that.
Alright. A fly catcher.
I believe in him.
Oh yeah.
I believe in my chosen one.
Oh, he rolled really well actually. You were Had good instincts. He successfully swats the Roomba with fuselage of shot. Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Saving,
Very effective turn.
yeah, saving Ziv
Goddamn, bro.
from peskiness.
Thank you.
I think, Ursula, there's not much left.
Cool.
I will reveal more as
Yeah.
the lighting is yeah, you know.
I think we're getting. We need more bodies to hit.
Well,
So,
that guy may or may not be mind controlled. Well, it's probably mind controlled by Johanna.
yep.
The servitor
That-
just doing his
Just
thing.
servitor.
Guy, kind of Chad guy fighting a demon of corn, essentially, and doing pretty well.
Want to keep him as a pet if we can.
Yeah.
That'll be the Magos.
Yeah, just another engine seer there.
Nah.
Not the Magos. The Magos is dead back there.
Let me just check my.
You could just
movement.
chill if you want. Like,
Nah. Movement. I can move 6.
I see.
I shall address them and say, in binary, please surrender. We do not want to have too much unnecessary death.
make
No,
either.
no, no. Don't please surrender. Damn it. You're
I'm
undermining
gonna
me.
ask nicely. It's not going to take me more than time to do it in binary.
Either make intimidate or charm, depending how you want to flavor it.
I mean, given the fact that I'm standing in between.
You're standing in front.
Yeah, I'm standing next to this massive dead creature.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with intimidate, which I believe I have a modifier to because of my whole, demonic possession type thing.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Is that an advancement or it's corruption? There we go.
Okay, I gave you plus
Yeah,
20,
too.
but he still beats that.
I
Yeah,
forgot I have
Damn,
here
brother.
too.
yeah. It just kind of looks at you and like starts crossing his blades and getting his weapons ready. Just like,
Okay.
I will not let the machine fall. All that shit.
My other thing to do will be to ready an action, but not take it, because I'll at least try diplomacy.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think you're going to need some backup.
I don't think so, but
This guy is the
Oh,
boss
I-
of the arena. Like,
I mean
Is it?
verbally. I think you can handle yourself in the combat. But
yeah, I've not needed to do too much negotiation, as most of the things we've been fighting either don't care about us, or don't care about us because we're inferior to them.
True.
Or so they thought, at least, before they died.
Okay. Bloodshed is going to do something a bit different. Actually hits this time. She grabs the Classicari in a grapple. And kind of holds him, pins him there, and says to the rest of you, I claim this one. Do not hurt him or face my wrath.
agreed. Enjoy.
Yeah, she just kind of smirks and nods at you. So. There we go. She has a new, possibly, disciple, Nicole, if you can even get a guy who's that much of a cyborg into this corn cult.
But you can always try.
Yeah?
I'm gonna try to make some of them nerd lights.
Oh.
Speaking of nerd lights, Have you prepared your surrender yet, or are we going to have to start making even more bodies?
Let me just... Yep. Make intimidate. Plus 20.
Yes, sir. Nice.
Bully them.
Bully them. Bully, bully, bully.
Bully. No bully.
Yes. No.
Rolling an 8, huh?
Goddamn. Well, that's some strong competition, I
Yeah,
must admit.
she's a little unnerved, but still just kind of walks up to you and is like, I will die before the machine falls in your filthy hands.
I'm sorry you feel that way is my response.
Okay, yeah.
You know, what most people don't think about when they think of the machinery is how even machinery rusts.
Oh shit.
No, that's a pretty major feature of the Mechanicus.
Dab.
Fair enough.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Man.
I'm trying to make a statement. I'm using allegories and that.
He's doing a bit, God.
Do you want to do anything else, Siv, or are you all good?
No, I think the intense staring test we're having so far is about all I'll do so far.
Okay, with that.
I will start when that's we're ready, but I won't do anything yet.
With that, she's gonna let out a barbaric shriek and try and charge both of you.
Wow.
See how this goes. Oh man.
I don't know if that qualifies as a charge. That was more of a skip.
Yeah, just skip forward.
You really want to die, don't you?
Shit. I'm gonna say she's hitting both of you, so yeah.
Let's parry.
Parry or dodge, bruh. Do you want to do anything, Skog, dodge or parry?
I will attempt to parry as I've got the axe in hand. Why have I got so many tabs open?
I really need to improve my parry. Compared to my intimidate, it's pathetic at this point.
Man.
Dodge is off agility. Parry is off weapons. I should dodge, but I'm going to parry for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah. Oh my.
Well, I'm going to try and parry.
Right.
If we managed this, it would be such a fantastic picture.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we didn't.
First of all, she's gonna do her 3 attacks on Ziv.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how much armor and toughness you have altogether, so.
Let's see. My current soak is 18.
So -6. That would be 12 total.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, so that's
Goddamn.
6.
Let me get out the calculator.
You get 12 damage Ziv from her. Fucking hell.
12 damage indeed.
I might die.
I'm down to 6. I might die again.
Okay, technically you get your force field, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, roll your
Yeah,
force
true. That's actually good and good point.
field. Yeah.
Roll that for Fracture Field.
You
No.
don't pass it. You take 12 wounds from her attacks.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Mostly losing, apparently.
3 hits on
Not my
Ursula.
fault.
Yay!
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
So the
I
moral
thought-
of the story
I
is
thought I got it bad.
being a
Holy
fake
hex.
Mechanicus means I get fucked up by the mechanic.
Yeah,
So
well, I
that's,
gave her hatred, so for this, yeah.
Ah, nice. Right. My soap is 19.
Minus
With
6.
penetrating, so that's 13. So the first one does 1 damage.
Yep.
The second one does 3 damage.
The 4. And then plus 7. So it's 11 in
And
total.
7 damage. I'm going to describe that as an ouchie.
Oof. You might be in crits, actually, now.
I've got 12 hit points, so...
You got 1 left, essentially. Okay.
Oh, I've got 12 left. I just took 11 damage.
Damn.
Oh. not
Yeah,
bad.
your cat's pretty
Not
tough,
bad.
actually, wounds-wise.
Yeah, being the buff cat is,
You've got more
Having
than
died
Ziv
once
does,
already.
technically. Yeah.
Having died once already, you learned from your mistake.
yes.
Apparently
Unfortunately, I did not
didn't.
learn too
Yeah.
much.
You both just get kind of swept as she just flurries her, like, power axe and, like, something you've not seen the speed at which people attack this in a while. Like, it feels very very striking. So, and you're kind of taken back.
All right. That's very cool. That's very epic. Sabotai Han, crush your balls.
Yeah.
Buzzing chainsaw.
Abelard crushes balls.
I guess this is what they call playtime is over.
Sabotage is kind of like the Chaos Abelard in the story.
Yeah.
If she survives, I do have a plan.
Okay, I'm gonna make a swift attack as I charge.
Okay.
Now, let's remember that. Let's remember this. If this attack doesn't work out, this is the toughest enemy we faced all day.
Oh yeah, but if this attack doesn't work out, somebody get her mouth open. I have a certain grenade stuck in there.
Okay.
That's 6 degrees of success, so that's 4 hits.
Yep, she's gonna try and parry. No.
Oh no!
I'm gonna give her a fate point. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, she gets hit
by the
twice.
Emperor.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm going for. You know, Imperial blessing in this case.
Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah,
re-rolling that.
Save.
And
Halo
then
now.
I believe she's dead.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
just-
nice.
You just do a couple of quick slashes and just kill her pretty quickly after that. Insane display of
Run
wounding
her
her
through.
two buddies. Yeah.
Uh,
Her head flies
come-
clean off.
sorry.
Oh shit. I think that's the combat over.
Well done.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
Yes.
As combat comes to
Mostly you.
Indeed.
Wonderful work.
As combat comes to an end, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do to this guy that I have controlled.
Yeah.
He's a Skitarii, right?
Yeah.
And he mostly has cybernetics, right?
Yes. He's even more
Has limbs,
cybered up than
right?
that guy was. Sorry?
And he has like most of his body is cybernetics, right?
Yes.
And he does have tech use, doesn't he?
Let me check that. Yes, he does.
All right. I instruct him to disable his own cybernetic limbs.
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah,
As
and
many
he,
as he can.
yeah, and he can't resist because he already tried that last time. So.
Yep.
Okay.
For the next 5 rounds, he's gonna spend a hot action or turn to disable his limbs.
He slowly and methodically starts to turn off like some wiring and cables and power systems, and in some cases he even manages to unscrew one of his legs somehow, like detach it.
Goddamn.
And yeah, and he just starts doing that pretty plaintively without much resistance.
Mm-hmm. Also, as far as his mental state is concerned, this power is akin to being trapped in your body and watching it do things it's not supposed to.
Oof, that is creepy.
You know,
Maybe
the biggest downside of intimidating people is you get cocky, and then you get your ass kicked.
Oh, did you get hurt?
Yes. A little.
Alright.
Just a little owie.
Johanna has enough STDs already, so she's going to kiss this thing.
Oh, that's
Oh
sweet.
dear.
As I cast a natural
Well,
healing.
thank you.
Oh,
Aw.
not cool.
Aw.
I'm gonna say
Nice.
the smoke disappears. All been vented away now.
You
Okay.
receive. Did I put the
Man, the map looked
yeah.
way cooler with the smoke. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks so plain and drab now and contrasted weirdly.
You receive.
Oh,
13 healing.
nice. Wonderful. I'm back to full. Thank you.
Hey,
And Johanna is going to see whether or not Ursula wants healing as well.
I won't say no.
All right, she
Thank
gets a
you.
kiss on the cheek.
Ah.
It's not what I consented to.
You consented to
Trust
healing.
me,
Healing. This is how I
it-
heal.
It helps.
I have not rolled a double all day. Holy shit.
Very cool.
Did that work?
hey,
No.
No, we didn't get the damage or the healing.
No.
This time it works. Okay,
There
eggs.
we go.
Nice. Oof.
Nice.
Psychic powers are stupid.
yeah.
They are.
They're
but that's
cool.
what's so fantastic about them.
Now,
Okay.
all of this is juxtaposed, of course, by the fact that if any attack that has been made this combat had hit me, I think Johanna would have died instantly.
Yeah.
By a lot of them.
Yeah, that's fair. It's the
Thought about that.
trade-off. You're squishy but powerful with abilities.
Yeah. Now the good news is I had like an evasion check of 120.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
My only defense.
So,
Really.
what do we do now? We like flipped the off switch, was it?
If we can, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's find it.
Chosen one.
Mhm. Yep.
Do you know how to turn off this power station?
He's like, I can have a look and see what I know. Yep.
Go ahead.
Preferably in such a way that we can turn it back on.
We could always just smash it.
Yeah, we could.
Plan B.
But I'd prefer us not to, because when we win, I want to be able to put the power back on.
It's not that bad living out without power.
You do understand desalination pumps, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, well.
Stu, I would like to go up to the cornate Slife Wheeler and go.
So are you gonna torture him? I got some fun techniques I wanna try.
He
If you
kind
like.
of cocks her head at you and is like, "We shall assess his value as a warrior. If pain is needed, it will be applied. Perhaps when I'm in
okay.
a good mood, you can watch if you like and have some advice."
Yay.
There you go. Yeah. Kind of taking a liking to your suggestions.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cornate rep +1.
Yes. Very
Nice.
slowly. When it was already at minus 20 or 30. Yeah, there you go.
Basically.
Yep.
Do you have any tips for like forcibly training them?
Oh, do I?
I mean,
She kind of looks at you, Ziv, and is like, when the battle is done and the blood has stopped flowing, we can show you some techniques we have learned.
wonderful. My first plan was just to give them typhus and then see what happens.
The grandfather.
I mean,
had such-
sickness really helps you connect with Grandpapa.
What I would expect. I'll have some better advice for you, don't worry.
Fair enough.
Alright. So yeah, your little simp guy doesn't quite fuck it up, but he at least points out to Skog some controls that might be useful for controlling certain things. And Skog, you can power down the generator yourself, the rest of it. You...
Ah, it was always a chance he just knew how to do it.
Yeah. He had a vague idea, but he wasn't an engine seer, so...
Fair.
Right.
I hear the machine spirit's voice.
As all this is happening and you're starting to clean up and get hold of yourselves, you notice some new figures had entered the room while you were talking. They appear to be the familiar sight of iron warriors.
Excellent.
Seems some of them have arrived.
Well, hello there.
Oh, hello. You're the invisible hand, right?
Yes, that is correct.
The 10th Koth, the 4th Grand Battalion. Started to make planfall and picked out this area as a possible landing site since you seem to have cleaned up most of the hostiles in this part of the city.
Well, we, yes, but mostly him.
I'm just gonna point over her shoulder towards Sabotai Han.
Sabotai covered in blood, just giving a thumbs up
Yeah.
in the background.
Sim is just going to nod in agreement.
You secured this plasma generator then? The city?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that
Good,
is
good.
the idea, just temporarily so that we can sow sufficient panic.
Excellent. Be good for
Shut
you. Well, when the conquest is finalized, you can keep infrastructure going. Very good.
I
Well-
believe the plan was turn it off and then on again after we take over.
Well, I'm going to coordinate with the rest of the landing forces, but I do have some intel that you might be interested in.
Oh.
It might be a good idea if you try and... We're assaulting all over the city, with our forces, so most of the military will be occupied away from the main streets, but you should make your way up to the Governor Plaza and see if you can secure any nobles that are hiding out there. I got word from some scouts that the Ivres family is still holding up at their estates, so you should probably pay them a visit once you're ready.
I see.
I can supply you with some fellas as well. And there's also one of our soldiers, he's officers, he's quite willing to hang out with you guys and offer his assistance. Let me just
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Really?
We'd be happy to accept.
Savage, come on in. And you see this rather hulking figure in like a grey uniform that's of the Thoracat, and it seems to be a little stretched around his bulk. Oh, that's too large. Sorry. And he comes up to you and he's like,
Oh, dear.
"Oh yeah, how's it going, fellas? Colonel Randall Savage at your service. I hear we've got a planet to conquer, hell yeah."
Fuck's sake.
And yes, he is
Hell
literally
yeah.
smoking a cigar and wearing The guy's huge, by the way. He's like almost the size of an Astartes. Like just towering
Wow.
over the regular soldiers.
I've never seen one of those Space Marine guys out of their armor before.
He kind of chuckles loudly and Koff just shakes his head slightly. He's just a pretty big fella. Don't worry about it. And
Oh.
Randall just kind of smiles broadly. So, like, you need me and my boys get you into Ivra's estate. Got a whole platoon, maybe more if you need them.
I think we can take the estate fine by ourselves, but we could use someone around, right? That's what tactics is like, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Tell you what, we can cover your escape, keep any bad guys off your back, secure the perimeter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, you're on, sister. Good stuff.
I mean, at this point, you're the commando. It's your planet, and especially your estates.
It is, isn't it? I haven't seen my family in a while. What do you think? Is my makeup right?
She's gonna look to Civ.
I think so. Not that I know makeup, but probably.
Good. I would want to look my best in case my husband's corpse is there.
Bruh.
So what are we thinking? Mind games? Sense of sorter?
Well, I guess the first part of it is actually getting to the estate and seeing what kind of defenses they've set up already, right?
Yeah, sure.
Probably.
Yeah, but once we meet the parents, I suppose we could say.
Johanna is obviously going to request that when her family is found, to let her deal with it.
Understandable.
She doesn't really care about any other nobility. Do with them exactly as you wish. Johanna recommends leaving most of them alive and just terrifying them into submission.
Yep. Koff kind
Leave
of
that to me.
Koff just kind of nods along at your.
This is Ziv.
Hello there.
I love the idea of nothing you can do will ever break our faith in the Emperor. Civ walks through the door.
Yep.
I like plague bombs.
So, do you prefer to die? Do you prefer to surrender? Do you prefer to play chess?
Bro.
We're playing chess until somebody beats me. And if you beat me, we have a rematch. And if you beat me again, I cut off your legs.
Alright.
Beautiful.
I think with that, fellas, we will leave it there and you can plan what you're going to do next week. Oh,
Cool.
thank you very much for watching, everyone. Any final words before we close out for tonight?
I did not intend for my personal quest to be this long.
Never underestimate intimidation, but also account for parrying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crits are great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bloodbath.
See you all again soon.